welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Halti Martin, the host of this show where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Halti Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. I often hear investors say if the company just had revenue, then the risk would be gone. But once a startup achieves revenue, the next stage of risk comes up. Will they be able to grow that revenue? There's a risk for the investor at each stage of the startup funding. At the seed stage, the question is, can they sell the product? The Series A stage the question is, can they grow the product revenue? The Series B stage, the question is, can they scale the product revenue? At the Series C and D stage, the question is, can you become a market leader? Each stage brings a new risk. For investing, the old risk is replaced with a new risk. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start up something today. Halti Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinions of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon for the basis of investment decisions.